There's a lie you keep telling yourself. Not out loud, not dramatically, quietly, automatically. And you don't tell it to impress anyone else. You tell it to protect who you think you are. This isn't about obvious excuses. It's about something more subtle, more dangerous. It's about how your mind edits reality so you can stay comfortable inside your own identity. Think about the last time you failed, missed an opportunity, lost someone, got rejected, underperformed. What was your immediate explanation? Be honest. Was it about the situation, the timing, other people? Notice how fast that explanation arrived. It didn't come after reflection, it came instantly. That speed is the clue. Your brain wasn't searching for truth, it was searching for protection. Because the alternative thought, maybe I wasn't good enough in that moment, threatens something deeper than your mood. It threatens your identity. And identity is not something the brain gives up easily. Self-deception doesn't exist to hide the truth from other people. It exists to protect your sense of self from collapsing. Every I am statement you believe, I am smart, I am capable, I am a good person, forms a psychological structure. When reality contradicts that structure, your brain doesn't calmly analyze the data. It asks one question: how do we survive this without changing who we are? So it rewrites the story. It highlights convenient details, it ignores uncomfortable ones, it shifts blame. It reframes failure as unfairness. Not because you're evil, not because you're stupid, because identity feels like survival. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. The more you protect your image, the more you damage your future. In the short term, self-deception feels good. You preserve confidence, you avoid shame, you stay the hero of your own narrative. But long term, you freeze. If you can't admit your communication is weak, you never improve it. If you can't admit your discipline is inconsistent, it stays inconsistent. If you can't admit you contributed to the breakup, the pattern repeats. You keep protecting the same version of yourself while wondering why nothing changes. And there's something even more ironic. The identity you're trying to protect actually becomes fragile because an identity that can't handle feedback can't handle reality. It becomes brittle. You start avoiding situations that might expose flaws. You resist criticism. You surround yourself with agreement, not because you're confident, because you're scared of what accuracy might reveal. So how do you catch this in real time? Listen to your language. Self-deception speaks in absolutes. I always try my best. It's never really my fault. That's just how I am. They're just insecure. It also shows up as emotional spikes, sudden defensiveness, sharp irritation, disproportionate anger, heavy shame. When feedback hits harder than it logically should, pause. That reaction isn't random. It's a signal that something you believe about yourself just got challenged. Most people respond by doubling down. They argue, they justify, they explain, and every explanation reinforces the same identity. There's a better move. Don't attack your identity directly. That just triggers stronger defense. Instead of asking, "What does this say about me?" ask, "What would someone effective in this situation do differently?" Notice the shift. You move from identity to behavior, from "I am flawed" to "this action needs adjustment." Your worth stays separate. Your behavior becomes flexible. You stop defending a fixed self and start upgrading a skill set. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be accurate. Accuracy is uncomfortable, but it's the only thing that produces real change. The next time you feel that quick excuse forming, that instant explanation rising, the urge to defend yourself before fully listening, pause. Recognize it. That impulse isn't evil, it's protective. But protection isn't always progress. If you keep choosing comfort over accuracy, you'll keep protecting the same version of yourself while your future stays limited by it. Growth doesn't require self-hate, it requires honesty. And honesty begins the moment you stop asking, "How do I protect who I am?" and start asking, "What's actually true here?" Because the real danger isn't failure, it's the story you tell afterward, and if you don't question that story, you'll repeat it.